They can hear us now. Alright, hello chat,
Speed
happy
run
Sunday.
time.
No. Hello chat. We're gonna give us a few minutes to get set up. Hello, Modelo, how you doing today? And yes, do stay hydrated. All good, Modelo. All good. Hello, Happy Beastie. Happy Sunday. Hello, Hero Flame. Hello, Cristiando. Hello. More or less, yes. So the idea behind this is the nuage is in this game, but where it is used, the lighting conditions of the original don't necessarily make sense. So, you know, the original, it's up at the clouds, bright daylight, you got the sun shining on everything. This ship's gonna be in nighttime conditions at one point, so all that reflectivity doesn't work. So, uh, basically repainting it in high res so then I can relight it and make whatever adjustments I need. But yeah. Hello, Jetstream. Happy Sunday. How you doing today? Yes, Skull. Apparently, we are streamers.
You don't say.
I suppose we are. It's a new word in my vocabulary. Hello, MMX. How you doing today? Good morning. Now that you're not possessed, I suppose that's a good thing. Oh wait, I think Skull. I think your stream died again, unless that's on my end.
No, I just tabbed out of it, and I guess it just stops.
Oh, that's
stops.
weird. Hmm. Oh man, I messed up that curve real bad. Oh no. That's still better, but still. Mm-hmm.
It's an annoying part when you have like so many saves, is you can't find the right one.
Hmm. Maybe by the file stamp.
Like
Find
even,
it.
like even by that sometimes.
Yeah, Storm. I actually got Requiem as well. I've been playing it. I think I'm near the end, just judging by what's going on, and I'm gonna save
Damn,
my
alright.
judgment. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, it's
No, it's that short.
I
Well,
mean,
unless you're not going like a full completionist, then sure.
I don't do 100% stuff. I'm not into that, but like,
No.
I mean, it was like I think 12 hours I put into it so far.
Okay.
And I mean, like, I'm gonna save my judgment till I finish it, but so far I'm enjoying it. I think the gameplay is fantastic. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and for the sake of not spoiling anything for people who may want to play it, I'm just gonna say I know what you're talking about and leave it at that. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Storm, I would not go any further with that. I don't want people to get spoiled.
No spoilerinos.
Exactly.
I'm back. I'm sorry, what have I missed?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just talking to the chat about some games, and Skelpin's working on Utopian Sprites. I'm working on this background. Actually, I realized you left.
No, I was still in the call. I just muted myself.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What is Dragoon doing? He's
He's just standing there.
he's very lonely. And
No. He's like Piccolo. He's just aura farming.
all seriousness, this is just to test out a new sprite. He's not actually supposed to be in here.
Yeah, this is the updated Dragoon that I made this week. I completely redid his entire body and head and shoulders and beefed up his legs. And yeah, I think he looks pretty much final.
You know, those are famous last words.
Well, I'd like to think that with the current Dragoon, I don't know what I can do better.
Yeah, we'll find out in 6 months.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't tempt me.
Yeah,
It's
I
fun.
guess that's how much the design lasts usually.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of run into the same thing when I work on tiles and stuff, where I'm really proud of my work, and then like a couple months later, I look back and I'm like, what was I smoking? And then I just redo it.
To be honest, I also have an issue with constantly redesigning the characters, but I think I got down to the designs that I like.
Hmm.
Yeah, there is that thing of just, well, at least to me, I just run into that point where my brain just cannot comprehend of just like, I know this is not good yet, but I just do not know how to fix it, how to make it better in this particular moment. So I just say like, whatever, move on. And then after you kind of learn on other things, you come back and something clicks and you're like, oh, I know how to fix it now.
Yeah, I definitely run into the same thing.
Who would you guys say is the biggest War of Armor in the whole Mega Man series as a whole? I'd personally put my money on any version of Zero X series or otherwise. But what would you vote? But what would you vote be? Storm Shadow asks.
Good question.
I think Bass Exe, because he's always has that big ass cloak. Yeah, he has that big ass
The fish.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Base. It's supposed to be base.
Base, whatever, sure, base. Yeah, Base Exe, because I think that he has like that big ass cloak. He's always mysterious, always somewhere in the back.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He's definitely the Hour Farmer of the series.
Personally, I think Dynamo's up there. Just with his.
Well,
he's got the very lackadaisical attitude.
Kinda. Yeah, I can see that. I guess File also counts. At least from the Mega Man X8.
Yeah, that guy. Well,
He does not do much. He just shows off and fights you for a little bit until the end of the game,
and then dies.
Yep.
Well, I mean, hey.
Gets called a lapdog.
Yeah.
Cannot handle it.
The Model O, the clouds here are new, so these are our own take on those same clouds. So yeah, they're not the same ones. They're in the spirit of the originals.
Are they layered? I guess they are.
Yes. Yeah, it's layered. It's a few different layers. Sky. We got 2 layers of clouds. Sun, and then 1 big cloud, which is on top of everything else. So, yeah.
Okay, I see.
And yeah, so
that's a big cloud.
yeah, they do a very similar thing in ZX. So the thing you're referring to, Model O, is in the original, that big cloud, they would do screen blending on it. That it would kind of just brighten everything that's behind it. We don't have that effect set up at the moment. I did try it, but it wasn't looking great, so I need to make some adjustments. No, well, kind of. It's, technically it's 2 images in ZX, but they make it seem like it's more by using, scanline interrupts to do scrolling, separately. So they have 1 image for the sun, the sky, and the clouds, and they will, they have everything divided up vertically, very intentionally, so that they could just scroll different vertical bits at different speeds to give that feel that there's more layers than there actually is. And that was like a very common trick in the 16-bit era. Not that ZX is in the 16-bit era, but you know, that Super Nintendo games did it, Genesis games did it. Yeah, it's a common trick. But yeah, in our case, we just broke it up into layers because we don't have that limitation. We don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna switch over to the drawing tablet for this part. Hello, Darn. How you doing today? I do, but I feel like I should still ask. Hope things have calmed down a little bit at least, dude.
Imagine if there would be like 3 people streaming, how would that setup look like?
We used to have a thing for that where it's just a bunch of cells for it, but like these days it's usually just me, so I just change the layout to accommodate myself, so to speak.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah. Oh my god, Photoshop, please, don't fight me.
I might try to stream. I might try to stream eventually. At least working on the smaller stuff like the mug shots.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
It's just that I tried to do zero, but because my style is slightly different in terms of the faces, they're not as squished as they should be. I get very discouraged.
Yeah, it's alright. Like, I'm sure you and Skull could like iterate on it, you know.
It's just that I usually do my faces slightly differently, and if it looks different from what I usually do, it does not really work well for me.
Yeah,
I feel like it looks weird.
I mean, understandable. I mean, I imagine this is like a proportions kind of issue. I know Nakayama was very like. I don't, particular is the word about it. But, you know, he has a very unique way of drawing characters, especially with the eyes and all that. What am I doing here? I am working on a background. I think you were here last week and you saw some of this. It is a repaint of the Nuage background because I need to relight this area because there's going to be one part of the game where this ship's in nighttime conditions, and the original it's way too shiny for that, so gotta make adjustments. Where was I?
What's wrong with shiny, he asks.
That shyness is from the light from the sun. So if it's nighttime, it's not gonna be the same. I mean, yeah, you might have moonlight, but it's not gonna be as bright and as the vibrant. You don't want your Nuage to be all dirty, do you? Debatable. Oh, that okay. All right, I see. I mean, I could add a bunch of grime and damage to here, but that's for another day.
Huh? There's a condition like that?
There's a what?
There's a condition like that in the story?
No. I mean, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be dirty. Unless Zero just leaves a big mess, but no, it's. I was mostly just joking. I mean, the original tiles, I think they did have a bit of grime, just not in this particular area. I think it's more so just the individual rooms. Like they had like a room with a bunch of storage crates that had a bit of dirt, but yeah, think this
I
area is
have
gonna be
not.
mostly attack.
I have not really played ZX games.
Understandable. But like, yeah. I feel like most of the areas in Zero or ZX, they have a little bit of dirt or damage just to make things look more interesting.
Yeah.
On the right layer. Oh, okay.
My guy just is very shocked that there's a levitating sniper rifle in the air. He's like, oh my god!
Free stuff!
There is the
Floating-
ghost holding it.
Like a floating BMG.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Dragoon's just standing there, menacingly, yes.
What? 10 billion layers.
How bad of a gameplay change would it be to play as someone as big as Dragoon? I think just look at ZX Advent. Look at when you A-trans into the other characters. I mean, imagine trying to play the game as Bifrost. Or, I mean, most of the bosses were just very situational. You can't really run through the levels as them.
I don't remember. Was Chrono Force in Advent?
Yes. This shoe force crab thing, right?
A very big one.
Yeah.
On the screen, if I remember correctly.
He's like
Oh yeah, the
completely
one that.
outside the water.
Yeah, they just. You try to move at, so he just grunts. Yeah.
Storm Shadow asks, so I have been wondering about the MMZ and ZX series world building in general.
What about it, Storm?
Jetstream says, as Bifrost is just impossible, but as the Native American Maverick,
Accurate?
he's way bigger than Dragoon, but it's kinda doable if he didn't do pitiful damage.
Yeah. You're thinking of. Let's say Buckshot. I think it's Buckfire.
Buckfire.
Buckfucker.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, you got that, you got Rose Spark, and just, if he's not on vines, it's just pitiful. I mean, the guy just does these twirls like Tornado Tunyon. I mean...
Storm Shadow says, since the biometals contain the souls and by extension the powers of X0 and the Four Guardians, does that mean whatever abilities Wend or Ao and the others have, that the Guardians also have too? Like,
What?
can Phantom cling to walls and sense things in the dark? I mean,
Well, nice.
I mean, in the context of the Guardians, it's kind of easy to say that they probably had these abilities because we cannot play as them in the Zero games.
I agree. I can't imagine that something like being able to cling on walls is something Ben can just do on its own. I mean, if anything, I feel like his abilities don't carry over because you can crawl and crouch as a human, but you can't when you're Mega Merged, so...
Which is very weird, like, what stops them?
Yeah, I mean, bad knees maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like as soon as they mega merge, like their kneecaps explode violently, and they're like, oh yeah.
Okay. This is a really family-friendly stream.
It's like my absolute favorite quote from a very bizarre ad for a video game. It's like, this video game will render your kneecaps useless.
It's like sounds like
What
something on
game was
Helldivers.
that?
It was a obscure Serious Sam game called Serious Sam Double D, and the advertisements were just batshit insane.
Nice. But what's I gonna say? I feel like Inti Creates with the ZX games, they kind of run into this issue of like they have ideas and they don't know how to best execute them. They kind of want to justify the existence of certain features by kind of forcing it on the player. So like the human form, it's not really a big.
Yeah, for the human form is just to justify the use. But I wanted to say that they keep a lot of war stuff within the interviews in the soundtracks, which I have discovered myself while working on my own project, like a week before it was supposed to come out, and I was very angry because I couldn't change it anymore.
Yeah, like the yeah, they really want you to change to the human for like you gotta crawl into this space or people are scared of you and you're Mega Merged, and like it didn't really to me it didn't really add any value to the game. It's just annoying to switch back and forth, and I feel like ZX Advents, like they at least made the human more interesting. They gave you a weapon and the intro stage you gotta play as them, but then you have with the all the transformations, they're trying to find reasons for it, but like you only really get to use them for 5 to 10 seconds at a time. Honestly, with the human, I would have just cut the human form from the ZX and
Maybe leave it only in like the hub areas or something.
yeah.
Storm Shadow says, I just want to point out that all of the Guardians as well as X and Zero are covered head to toe in thick armor that makes them sink like a lead balloon in water. If these guys can crawl properly on their knees, then I totally get why.
Yeah, that is true. And then you got the human who can't dive underwater. So
Thank you for sending these commercials to me, by the way. Also, can Zero also use the same saber attacks that Went and AO use against you in ZX Advent?
I would assume so. I'm doubtful that Vent was had swordsmanship experience prior to the events of the game. So
In ZX Advent though, I don't know, some time passed though, he grew up, maybe he learned that.
true. I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah, it's there's always this thing between this disconnect between gameplay and story. I feel where like characters can or can't do things because the gameplay dictates it, but within the lore, you think they still could, even if they can't in game.
My philosophy when like writing something for a game, it is usually to implement the gameplay into the story and explain it.
Hmm.
Because when I work on my project, that's what I usually try to do. Even if there's some stuff that does not really need an explanation, I would still try to insert it somewhere.
That's fair.
Oh, wait, we have Chill Penguin in this game?
No. Oh, no. He has his own project where he does like Chill Penguin sprites.
My bad.
Oh, good.
Storm Shadow continues. I figure if the Guardians have the same abilities as the Biometals grant them, then Zero can neutralize those moves as well. Ludonarrative dissonance.
Yeah.
Suspension of disbelief.
Hmm.
Since when story mattered in Mega Man? Excuse me, it matters to me.
At least they put an effort into it in Maverick Hunter X, I feel.
Man, that was Maverick Hunter X was the best one.
Oh
Yeah, if that series actually continued, I would probably say that the X series is my favorite.
yeah.
But unfortunately, it did not.
But unfortunately, it's Capcom.
Yeah, you have to do everything yourself.
Jazz, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the new Mega Man game that got announced?
Well, it's in the classic series. I don't really follow the classic series, but I would probably play it when my friends get it. We have a shared library on Steam.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat of just I don't really care for classic. I would have preferred.
It kind of looks interesting. I would probably play it, but I'm not exactly looking forward to it.
Yeah, I might get it.
What's your project? Just person individual. Okay. My project is the concept for like a I'm sorry, English does not work for me. I'm not a native speaker. My project is the concept for a hypothetical remake of the Zero series, which includes additional storyline where Axel is just present. That's the basic gist of it. It's called Chapter Axel.
How many frames are there in the crouch and animation for Zero? Give me a moment. I can look that up.
Yes, Tom Shadow, we shouldn't ignore the plot holes. We should probably fill them, I guess, if we work on our own projects at least. Like I would need to work a lot on making new Arcadia a little bit more believable. Give it a little bit more focus, I guess, later on. Oh yeah, Jetstream. It's not a game. I'm not a programmer, and I don't have any programmer friends that would be able to make that project real. It's just a very elaborate concept that I have put out online. The first part of it is was released a few days ago. You can go check it. I'm not going to advertise it because it's my own project, and I'm not sitting on my own stream. I'm not sure if I can advertise my own work.
Personally, I don't care. If you want to plug it, that's fine.
I have. Oh, let me check because I forgot. I don't go on Tumblr much. Yeah, I have the link to it on my Tumblr. I'm not sure if I can leave a link to it.
I actually don't know what YouTube would do. You could try.
Storm Shadow says, you potentially making MMZ and retroactive at the Naxos what if scenario? It's not a what if scenario, he's actually there, and because he's there, the story is kinda different. It's not a collection of concept art, mostly because I didn't have much time for the concept art. It's a game script with some gameplay details described in different documents. I mostly write it for the story, but there are a lot of gameplay elements that I cannot test because I don't have an engine. But I just I just write it because I genuinely love video games, and if I could become a developer one day, I would love to. I would love to be one.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Okay, let me see if I can plug the link to the post with the relevant links.
Will there be Euro Hit 1 in MMZR? I think Epoch technically uses it, so probably. It's a good sound.
It does not embed, but I guess it got sent.
You know, I'm not even... Hold on, is it... It might have gotten blocked, because I'm not even seeing it in the chat. Hold on.
Yeah, I think
Just type in a random message. I'm gonna just elevate you to moderator, and then I think you can... Test.
Here.
Alright, perfect. Let me... Oh wait, it's not gonna let me? Hold on. Channel.
Yeah, at least just for one message. I don't think I'm going to moderate much.
Yeah, no expectations.
I would go to sleep in an hour.
Yeah, all good. Alright, I think it should work now. Give that a try.
Okay, yeah. I was working on porting this project to AO3, but I wouldn't be able to port all of it there because it has a few documents that are spreadsheets essentially, and I cannot post spreadsheets on AO3.
What's AO3?
Archive of our own, yeah.
It's a fanfic site.
I see. Okay, I'm only familiar with like fanfiction.net or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that was an oldie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was back in like 2013, so. Yeah. Storm Shadow the Death King, is this akin to a sprite animation story?
Like it does not actually have visuals because I did not have time to finish drawing it, but it's supposed to be like from the side-scrolling perspective, like you just imagine the gameplay in your head basically. And it's supposed to be all sprites because yeah, the original games were sprite-based.
Hello, Rod. The Omega stuff you saw earlier wasn't anything we're actually working on. Somebody was just asking about how many, like, crouch frames there are in the official games, so I just pulled up my sprite rips. Hello, Phantom X. How you doing today? The Earth Style Command Mission X. Ouch. Come on, Photoshop.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to ask something.
Mm-hmm.
So like while we were talking about the gameplay being related to the story and all, does Zero gain his new design after a certain point of the game?
No. I mean, well, there's the prologue of the game, which takes place in the final wild fight. It's the Z4 design. It's the Z4 HUD. It's kind of like in Zero Two when you're at the beginning of when you're in the desert and you still have like the 0-1 pause screen and everything. So kind of doing something similar to Symphony of the Night. Where it starts at the end of Round of Blood with Dracula. But you go through that, and then after that, Zero has the new design, because it's meant to be 100 years later. He's waking up in a new body.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. Oh.
I live somehow.
Hello, Sparkster. How you feeling, man?
I'm better.
Good.
You read my status.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you can still hear it in my throat. For context, I essentially a cold with a cough that just simply will not go away.
Jeez. Hope you've been drinking lots of OJ.
Oh, I've been drinking more than lots of OJ. You know what is the bacterial killer when you're sick?
Mouthwash?
Zinc.
I'm not familiar with that one, but interesting.
Zinc is essentially a natural mineral bacteria killer. Like, its entire existence is to kill bacteria. So imagine mixing zinc with lemon tea.
That's definitely a new one for me. I could tell you, like,
Well,
go ahead.
Well, it's stupidly effective.
Because,
like I said,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
X's voice actor on this game, Luke, he would always say, like, like, honey's really good. Honey tea and all that. You go ahead, man.
Well, yeah, like, zinc, its sole purpose in medicinal form is to kill bacteria. So if you want, like, to just drown the nasty stuff out in something that will be as effective as what we in Canada here call Buckleys, then yeah, zinc.
Good to know. It reminds me of this.
Just Shrimp says a lot of killing in this stream.
Well, looking at Sculpin's screen, yeah, I mean that Utopion's very dead. He's
Wait a minute, Sculpin.
With this one.
Are you going for the Advent approach
what?
for killing enemies?
What do you mean?
ZX Advent actually had two versions of killing enemies, and that is if you kill them with a charge, shot, or kill them
Yeah,
with a saber.
that was the idea from the start. I mean, that was like the only good thing about Advent. So yeah,
Yeah, it was the one. Yeah, it was stupidly cool. Like, it was one thing to like chop them in half, but like you kill something with a buster or a charge shot on the buster and they just fall to pieces. But now with like Advent, you kill an enemy with a charge shot and you blast a hole through them.
yeah. Yeah, that was my exact same thing. I was like, yeah, this thing will be added into the MMZR.
I didn't say anything about hitting Advent. Just stream.
No. He's talking about Skull here.
Oh, okay.
Official Phantom asks, how exactly are the Guardians back?
If you refer to the four
Yeah.
Guardians, you're just gonna have to play to find out. I don't want to spoil things.
Yeah. So the correct answer to why the Guardians are back is yes.
Yes. They hit themselves while they repaired themselves. That's all I am.
They had to wait until they were healed.
And yes, and Leviathan took her damn time.
Well, she has to be
Anyways,
extra.
I need to BRB for a minute.
That's fine. I must say though, Jazz, is this the first time we've met? I don't recall being in a call with you before.
No, I think we have met before. It's just that last time I joined was 3 months ago, I think.
Okay.
No, more than that. I definitely remember you.
So I bet you're wondering what I'm even doing here.
I remember you voice acting a specific character and saying Blondie a lot.
Oh yeah, same. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, just voice acting a specific character and saying Blondie a lot. That's pretty much my entire pay grade on this project.
Also, my memory just sucks in general, to be honest.
Oh yes, yes, it is me, Jetstream Senpai. It is me, Dero. You want to hear something crazy about that?
Yeah.
That wasn't post-processed or a voice changer. That was me.
Yeah, I could understand that it wasn't that it wasn't processed.
I am back.
Welcome back. So, Jazz described my entire existence here in this project as voicing a specific character and saying Blondie a lot.
I think that's on brand.
Not wrong.
Yeah, that is on brand.
Is that what's gonna be on your tombstone, Sparkster?
Yeah, it's just like here lies Sparkster. He was Canadian and he said Blondie a lot.
Question.
He
Why
also
does Colonel
smelled
from the old...
slightly of gingerbread.
Question.
I'm a redhead.
Why does the Colonel from the old demo, MMZR, sound like Garfield? That is a very interesting comparison. Well, I can't confirm that Colonel's a lasagna enthusiast, but all I can really say honestly is that was the voice actor's take on the character.
Let me answer your question with a question, Rockman Zero. Which Garfield? And to answer your question, Phantom X, yeah, Zero is getting brand new sprites. I mean, like, this is like 100 years ago. He's still an old type Reploid, but at least he got a bit of a glow up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is our latest design for Zero. X also has a new design. I actually don't recall if you've been on previous streams, Phantom, but yeah, we do stuff that show this stuff on the stream.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is a new design for Dragoon as well.
I can't speak for Jack, but I think the main reason why we switched to like new Zero and X sprites was because that they were seriously extensive Franken edits of Model ZX and Model X respectively, and it just got to a point where it became harder to work with because it was such a mishmash.
Yeah, well, okay, so when this project started, we were doing Mythos Zero design. That was a decision made by the previous leadership. Some people might...
I don't think that one would translate well to Sprite.
It really doesn't. It's just there's a lot of detail on the design. So, I mean, switching away from it was for the best, I think. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point we decided, okay, this game is like right dab in the middle between 04 and ZX timeline-wise, so might as well go with a design that's kind
transitional.
of traditional. And trying to find that balance was very difficult even back then, because you tend to either have something that looks too much like Model ZX or too much like Zero or too much like Beta. Like, it's getting it just right. It's very difficult. And at the time, you know, what we had was our best take on it. But, you know, as time passes, we've gotten better at what we do. So we wanted to give another crack at it. And Chandler and Sculpin were the ones behind that design.
I think the big thing is that the team wanted to look like Zero above everything else. And the original just looked too much like ZX cosplaying as Zero.
Yeah, that was kind of like a big issue for me, because he looked way too much like just Model Z.
Like Model Z, yeah.
Also, to answer your question, Phantom, it depends on the spriter. Sculpin here, he uses Photoshop. Some people on the team use Clip Studio. Some people use Aces Sprite. Some people use just MS Paint. Me personally, I'm not a spriter, but the art stuff I do is all in Photoshop.
To answer your question, Rockmaster, is someone going to give the new Zero the Mega Man ZX running cycle? I don't think so. I've actually seen on like a few art places that somebody actually translated the Zero sprites to the ZX walk cycle, and it looks weird. Because it has a jog that how do I say it? That implies bulk. It has a jog that implies bulk on the body, like armor, like the jacket on ZX and stuff like that. When Zero is the exact opposite of that. Like, the whole point of Zero in the Zero games was that he was this speedy glass cannon.
Yep.
Like, he could tear apart enemies in like 1 to 2 hits. But he only has 16 units of health at base.
Yep.
And if you ask me, I think like the tiny little additions of armor on the new look kind of help. Because... And it also works because, like, 16 units of health, like, call it a headcanon, but Zero and Zero Resurrection, like 100 years ago, everybody else is, like it's a weird dynamic. Because, again, this is going to sound, sorry, let me just put my thoughts together here.
Yep.
So, out of all of the protagonists in the Mega Man franchise, classic Mega Man was arguably the most durable. Because all of his armor was composed entirely of Ceratanium. But as the series goes forward, Ceratanium gets more and more rare. To a point where in ZX and ZX Advent, like, I still remember, like, the bunch of these pirates hiding behind, and they say themselves, a pure Ceratanium wall.
Yeah.
and you couldn't get through that wall except with Model FX. So, what I'm thinking here is, and it also matches in gameplay because Mega Man had the highest base health pool out of every Mega Man protagonist, with like 32 units of health. Meanwhile, with X and eventually Zero, they start with 16 units of health. So the technology gets more deadly, they get more lethal, but in return, defense becomes weaker. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that I think that this little slight increase in armor would really does help out Zero in the long run, because it's a 100-year gap to a point where sabers and stuff like that have gotten more advanced, firepower has gotten more advanced, that sort of thing, advancements and whatnot. So my headcanon is that if he didn't get this slight glow up, he would have been two-shotted or two-tapped by the majority of the bosses in Zero Resurrection.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a bold way of looking at it.
Mhm.
I mean, Dragoon looks at him funny, and all of a sudden he just.
Are you made out of duranium?
The stream delay kind of ruins the joke, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arguably, the delay makes it funny.
Wait, hold on a second. Could you do a walking slash?
Oh no. Alright. Yeah.
That walking slash is using the old colors.
What, the saber?
Yeah.
Might be. I might need to look at that later.
Like, do the walking slash and then just do a jump slash.
Okay, yeah, I see. It doesn't have the yellow of
There's
the
still
other
a whole
one.
bunch of stuff broken in the saber, so it's like whatever.
It's just not the focus at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
I
biggie,
think-
just something I
I
noticed.
think the new guy looks way more dynamic than the old one.
Mm-hmm. See what else.
Official Phantom X asks, what's everyone's favorite Zero or ZX game?
Me personally, Zero Two.
Same.
It is actually my first Mega Man game.
It wasn't my first, but it was the first one in the series that I fell in love with, and I still think it has a great atmosphere.
Oh, absolutely.
To be honest, I feel like the fourth one has its atmosphere executed the best, but the fourth one is not as great in terms of gameplay as the second one, and the third one seemed to be a little bit too easy to me.
Yeah, I really like the form system in Zero Two. I'll say that. I think 04, because they had like a bigger budget and they got more help with the art, that's how they were able to better establish the atmosphere. It's very
It's a
detailed
bit
artwork
more
in that game.
cinematic in places.
Yeah, especially with that opening.
Yeah, the opening.
I really like it, to be honest.
It was a bit also cinematic on 03 as well with that opening, but it was like cinematic through the art. But in the 04, it was like through the in-game stuff on like submarine and everything. But yeah, but I mean, to me personally, it's a tie between 02 and 04. But I think 04 to me, because it just it's like an epic conclusion to a story,
Yeah, I can see that.
and it's written the best out of all the Zero games.
And
Like
it's
the dialogue
also,
is
like,
actually like, I think to me is like the best written.
Oh yeah.
Because like the previous ones were a bit dodgy sometimes, but the fourth one felt like they actually.
To be honest, I feel like some of the dodginess is the result of the localization, the fact that it had to be done very quickly.
Well, yeah, that's.
I think 04 just had more time in the oven.
Yeah, I think they cut off a lot of stuff out. Let's say like they like completely pretty much abandoned the cyber elf system. They just simplified it and just said whatever and just focused on a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, the crafting system also had potential, but it's a little bit annoying.
I do not like the armor system in 4.
Especially since there are a lot of materials that you can miss or only get like in the final stages, and at that point, why bother?
Yeah.
Like if the fourth game had like a system where you can do some requests for people at for the people at the base, like the resistance base that was left behind. Maybe if you could do some requests for them, and they would give you some materials that you need and that are harder to discover in return. I feel like it would have been more manageable.
That would have been interesting.
I don't really have a favorite when it comes to the Zero games. The main, because a lot of them, this is considered a hot take or not, it's just a personal opinion. Every Zero game has something that holds it back from me just casually replaying it. Like 01 has ridiculously bad screen crunch. 02 has the what was that? 02 has the form system. 03 has the secret discs, and 04 has the crafting system. Like, it's a lot of things that hold me back from just going in, sitting down, and just enjoying the game, because there are certain things in every Zero game that you're obligated to interact with and use. Otherwise, you're missing out on like a huge chunk of the content or whatnot. Like every single time that I want to just like play like a clean slate of 03, I like every single time. It's like, okay, play 03. Now I have to go out of my way to collect all of the secret discs all over again.
I don't remember what do the secret discs even give you aside from some specific items and sometimes cyber
elves, e-crystals, lore, boss lore.
E-crystals,
lore, parts like for your legs, head, and for your legs and head.
Parts.
Oh, I forgot the third game also had the parts system.
And if you collect all of them, you unlock ultimate mode.
If you talk about the favorite games outside of Zero's ZX, if I name you my favorite Mega Man game, I think you're going to kill me.
Hey, let's hear
Is it Mega Man Soccer?
No, I have not even played it.
It's a Mega Man X7.
Yes, it's Mega Man X7.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You want to hear something crazy?
Huh?
Like genuinely insane.
Go ahead.
Mega Man X7 was my first X game.
Oh,
Oh no.
that sounds awesome, but I feel like it was the US release, and that one is kind of
Like-
miserable, to be honest. Because I did do a lot of research into X7, because I guess that's my whole personality online. But the US release of X7, it was more buggy than the original release. It had the broken damage table for the special weapons.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's not very good. So you would either play the European version, which I think does not have the option to switch the voice acting, but that's fine. I warmed up to the English voice acting at this point. And you also have the Japanese release, which is the more stable one, and also the one that at least sounds okay, because the sound mixing is not as. X7 should not be a crime. I would fight against that.
Here's a spicy take. In some ways, X7 looks better than X8.
That is a
Yeah,
spicy take.
I did research that as well, because the producer just wanted the game to look like a living anime. I'm serious. That's the actual quote. But because they overestimated the capabilities, and also I think the capabilities of the console, they were stuck with very polygon heavy models that could not have facial animations.
Yeah.
Because like Axel's model actually has 6,000 tries. So slightly more than that, but yeah, around that amount.
Yeah, the lack of lip sync in X7 is just kind of off-putting for me.
Yeah.
I agree, but I understand why they couldn't do it.
Oh
You
no,
know,
I get
there was
that.
one
But...
way they could have done it.
X8 is a better game in my opinion, but I don't know. I just love X7. I have played it 10 times.
I mean, for what it's worth, I like X6, so.
Like,
I don't like X6.
like they could, like, and if they had like issues with like lip syncing and stuff like that, they could have easily went for the Mega Man Legends approach.
Yeah, they
And
could
just have like
they
like
could
just have like
but-
the face
yeah,
be an interchangeable texture.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, they could have, but first of all, it's a different team working on it, from what I understand. And second,
Yep.
I guess they didn't have time.
Yeah.
Since like right before the game was coming out, I think they cut out a bunch of stuff from the later parts of the game. Which is also one of the reasons why the final stage takes 1 hour to beat. It just has everything that they had developed for the final stages smashed into one.
Oh jeez. I mean, I think if they didn't have time to do like flipbook animations, they should have at least like not done like those close-up camera shots. Like, just don't bring attention to the issue, you know?
Yeah. Also fun fact, the CGI scenes from X7 and X8 and Common Mission were done by the same team, or by the same company. I mean, that made a few opening animations for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just
really?
like a decade later. That's where they started, basically.
That is,
I may
Huh.
It's
I may
I'm specifically talking about the 3D openings, like the ones that have 3D models and are cell shaded.
Right.
I may also have a theory that may play into X7's subpar quality. The big thing is that in the very early 2000s, like the PlayStation 2 came out in 2000, and during like the PS2's infancy, it was notoriously hard to develop for.
Yeah.
Mainly because that there were no real engines for it yet, and all of the SDKs and instructions on how to make it work were all in Japanese. Not to mention the system architecture was weird compared to the previous PlayStation, so
It might have played a part, because from what I understand, X7 actually had around a year of development, but they didn't they didn't do much.
Oh, geez.
yeah, but again, they had to learn an entirely new console that they've never used before and build a game in a year and a half or so.
I mean, they already had some pre-recorded footage for the gameplay portion in December 2002.
2002?
Yeah. From what I understand, the game was reviewed on the 15th anniversary party in Japan. I have a few links from my own research. They had that party in Japan, and there were a few stands with X7 on them. And X7 supposedly is supposed to be an anniversary title, I believe.
What a celebration.
Yeah. What the fuck is this link to YouTube? Oh. Okay. I was looking at my own at my own how do I say that? At my own collection of links.
Okay.
That are related to X7. I'm going to drop all of them here.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff that I found on Internet Archive. As well as one video that I just came across recently.
Nice.
And I wish the X7 prototype got released to the public at some point. I would dig through it relentlessly, probably.
Isn't there an E3 build that got leaked
Just,
last year?
For the X7?
Yes, there was a prototype that leaked last year.
Where?
Hidden Palace, I think? Hold on. I remember
Oh
saying
man,
something.
if it actually came out and I just did not hear it because people don't really like X7, it would be funny. Because when the prototype for X8 got released, with and like another dump from a month before the game released, I played through it a lot just to find some different stuff. Oh
Yeah,
damn!
was...
Oh damn it! Oh damn it! It's actually real. Jesus fuck. Okay, I'm going to look through it next weekend.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play this myself, but yeah, this is I think the one they showcased at E3 back in February, I guess.
I guess.
2003?
Yeah.
It's I think it doesn't have Axel. I think you play as X in this and Zero, or at least Axel isn't in the intro stage.
Yeah, because they actually didn't put him in into the game scenarios until much later. I think I think there was a year 3 a year 3 demo, and I think that was the trial version. And it did not have Axel. It had X and a few modes outside of the intro stage. There was a time attack. It was using the assets from the Flame Hyaenart stage, which is probably why it's still full of enemies. They just didn't remove it.
Ah, that makes sense.
It was supposed to be a time attack stage. There's one interview that I have read about it, so that has to be true. Command Mission came out after X7, so visually Command Mission is better, and it's also a different genre of the game. Yeah.
Why Dragoon is standing there?
To show off.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, he's our farm.
Yeah. Yeah, Command Mission was the same team, just more experienced, because X7 was their first attempt at making a PS2 game. Same with X8.
Makes sense. No, darn, I'm afraid not. I think I was negative 13 years old when that came out, at least.
Favorite song in a specific series and franchise?
That's a good question, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
The Mega Man series has always had fantastic music.
Yeah.
I like High Press Energy from ZX. No, darn, I'm not 65. You think I'm a boomer? No.
And that person was just 2 numbers away from not funny number.
Oh no.
He's
No,
like
I'm not.
6'5".
More like flip those 2 numbers around.
If you aren't a boomer, then why do you like characters that constantly go boom like Zero?
You don't have to be a boomer to appreciate boomers, okay? I mean, I think technically Dragoon's a boomer too. I mean, they're all old as hell.
All of them
So is
explode when they're killed.
I mean, I think Dr. Light's the most boomer of them all. I mean, let's see, what else do I need? What else? Push this wall up.
Dragoon is still a youngin compared to Zero.
Debatable. I mean, they're both at least a few hundred years old, right?
Okay, if we talk within the Mega Man series, I'm not sure if I can I can name the theme that I like more than Esperanto or Holy Land, but they have the same leitmotif, they just sound slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the music in I really like the music in 02 and 04. But 04 is slightly more memorable than 02, even though I listen to 02's soundtrack a lot more.
Makes sense.
If you speak outside of the Mega Man franchise, I would say that I really like the music in Nier series.
Nier Automata?
If I Nier Automata, Nier Replicant, yeah. If I need to name a specific not soundtrack, a specific theme from one of those games, it would probably be Kaine, which is a track from Replicant, with 3 variations, but yeah, I like them all, to be honest. But just in general, I absolutely love the soundtrack for the Nier games. They're perfect to me.
I think like the final boss theme from the first Nier is like the best shit ever.
Replicant?
Gestalt Replicant, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. The Shadow Lord theme.
Yeah. Like I remember listening to that thing when I was like doing some kind of exams. It was intense.
It's the magic Dark Souls music. I think for me, if there's a franchise other than Mega Man that on my top, it'd probably be Perfect Dark, the original on Nintendo 64. The song Chicago in that game's fantastic.
If it's from a franchise, for me personally, I don't know. I think even though I think like a bunch of Sonic games have like absolute bangers of music.
Oh yeah. I was going to say that. Well, within the Sonic series, the one soundtrack in general that I love the most is from Sonic Adventure, the first one. Not that it was my first game ever, but because I really like the vibes that it gives off, and it also has a lot of saxophone, and that's my favorite instrument.
Nice.
I'd say that Sonic Rush for me has like the most coolest soundtrack. I think that kind of like, to me personally, kind of like encapsulates what Sonic is to me. It's like he's hip, he's cool, and stuff like that. And that music is just so funky, and it just fits him a lot.
But
Sonic 06 is my favorite.
oh yeah,
soundtrack.
Sonic 06 is also great.
Yeah.
Just in terms of music, gameplay not so much, but
I was actually planning on playing the game myself sometime this year, if I manage to set up it on emulator, because I don't have actual means to play it otherwise.
that's fair. I know 360 emulation's pretty good these days.
Oh yeah. And like if we continue the theme of the favorite video game music soundtracks, I would say that I might be a little bit biased, but I like the soundtrack from Final Fantasy XIV.
Actually, not familiar with that one. That the one on PS3 with the lady?
No, that's Final Fantasy XIII.
What is the one with the road trip bros?
No, that's Final Fantasy 15.
What's 14 about?
Oh, the online one, right?
Yeah, it's the MMORPG one.
Right.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The one that sucked so hard they had to reset it.
Yeah, the one that sucks so hard that if the relaunch did not succeed, Square Enix would go out of business.
Oh, jeez.
But it worked out.
That bad, huh? Damn.
Yeah, it was a lot about 14 relaunch and also 15 coming out.
I still need to finish the Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm still in the beginning of the game with the Shinra.
I still need to finish it. I'm in the beginning of the game.
I got sidetracked. Okay.
I understand. I like dropped 3 games because I got addicted to 14.
Nice.
and then I did not work on my own project for 2 years because of that. Because I also dragged my friends who worked on it with me.
Must be one really good MMO.
Yeah, but at least it gave us an understanding of how great writing looks like and how to write better, since there is only one person in our friend group who is a native English speaker.
Ah, I see. Fair enough.
I have not played Project 06, but I heard a lot of great things about it. If it had remastered the story segments as well, aside from the levels, I would have genuinely preferred it over the original. Experiencing all 6 through it.
What are you talking
But
about? Go ahead.
The remake remaster, I don't know, remake for Sonic 06 that the fans made.
Yeah, there's a remaster
Project
thingamajig.
06.
Yeah, that only covers the gameplay stages, but not the story, unfortunately.
Hmm.
What do you mean? Unfortunately, it's peak.
Yeah, it's great, but if it also had remastered the story, it would have felt more complete to me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm joking.
It's just specific to me.
You want to see
my dream is that they would just remove Blaze because they just completely screwed her over with that stupid role.
Oh my.
Like they just ruined her in like 06. Like that was not Blaze from
Well,
the Rush game.
Look on the bright side, the game ends by retconning itself.
Yeah, exactly. Because like it doesn't make sense with her appearance because she popped up in Rush. Then she popped up in 06 as a completely different character. Then, well, she yeeted herself there, and then in the second Rush game, she's back to her old character. So it's like, okay, I guess.
Also, I think it's not like straight up retcon, since I think yeah, the game just the events of the game just reset, but Solaris is gone.
Well, I mean, Mephiles did pop up in Shadows.
He's like outside of time, I'd say.
Yeah,
And no one probably remembers him.
he's trying to make himself canon again, I guess.
But I mean, like unironically, that's such a cool idea. That the guy is just so desperate to exist that he just like forces himself into reality.
Yeah.
And that's his like entire goal, to exist again, which is, if you think about it, is just insane. What kind of like a plot story potential that is.
Oh yeah. I will say I do unironically like the character of Silver. I mean, beyond the terrible boss fight, I like the. I always like Trunks in Dragon Ball Z, and so like I get very similar vibes from him. So.
To be honest, Silver kind of feels familiar to me because I'm an Axel fan.
No, but the thing is with Silver, in the Japanese version, he's not even supposed to be like this kid. Like he was a lot more serious, a lot more like, well, I can't say grim, but he was a lot more like Trunks from DBZ. Because in the localization, they made him into like this, you know, kind of an idiot, and like everyone's like treats him pretty much as a kid.
Yeah, like
So it was kind of like the localization's fault for kind of screwing him.
I'm not exactly sure why that happened. I'm myself studying at the university to become a translator and by extension localizer. So I usually try to study a lot of these things to understand why they happen. Because
Can you quickly check the sniper?
Sure, just send over the sheet.
Sorry for disappearing like that. I need to get going.
Oh, no problem. Take care, man.
Okay.
Take care.
Alright, let me... Hold on, I gotta blank out my screen for a second.
Yeah, I'll BRB as well.
Wait, is that the technical difficulty screen?
Yes.
It was my first time seeing it.
You can thank Sculpin for that.
Damn. Oh damn it! It shouldn't be that funny.
It's the special edition when the people will pre-order the game, and pay exactly $99.99. They will get the premium edition.
They'll get a life-size poster of that.
Yeah.
Wait, life size based on what?
As tall as a human.
Okay. As tall as which human?
I mean,
I
I'm 183 centimeters, so yeah.
Big enough to wrap the Rock as if it were a blanket. Whatever.
What kind of rock then?
The actor, the Rock. I don't. Trying to think what's a. Okay, speaking of Sigma, I'll put it that way.
How tall is Sigma?
Alright, let me throw this in real quick. I'm assuming we're just replacing everything, right?
You avoided my question, how tall is Sigma?
That's a good question.
Yeah, you gotta replace all of the body parts.
But the like the bullet, the effects of the impact. That's
No,
fine,
the
right?
bullets and effects are all the same. All you just need to replace is the guide itself.
Did the sniper update it anyway? 'Cause I think I saw you doing something with it earlier.
The sniper, no, the sniper itself, no.
Okay, cool. No problem. Let me. Oh, sniper. Alright, gonna make a backup of all of these before I touch anything.
Yeah, we should come into the stream more often.
Oh yeah, I'd be happy to have you on anytime. Yeah, for what Sculpin's been saying, I think you've just been really busy with your studies, right?
Oh yeah, I had the teaching practice at school for 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And before that I was finishing up my project. So even though I was on a month-long break, I was busy with that.
Oh, good.
I think both of them turned out alright.
Hmm. That's good. Yeah, I can tell you, like, back in December, I had, like, 2 weeks off from my day job, but then I had to spend those 2 weeks crunching on my night job, so I didn't actually have any, vacation at all. Okay, I see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have always wondered how the spreadsheets work.
No,
in
like
games.
just how we put stuff in the game.
Yeah, in just like in general, because I have not delved into that much.
Yeah. used to be that we used this tool called Alfred Spreadsheet Unpacker. It would just, you treat a sheet and it would just split those out into a bunch of PNG files. But now we just kind of built something like that into the editor itself.
Hmm.
A lot of it is just positioning things in the right place and messing around with like the speed of the animation so it feels right.
Yeah, that's something that I kind of, I mean, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but I just thought to make the animation look the way that I want it to look, I just like make this pivot point, like a red dot, and I just save everything with the red dot so that Jack can later, well, put everything together and just don't do any guesswork.
Yeah, which right now there isn't one because we already recorded these before. I'm just going to kind of use the old ones as the reference point. Actually, let me turn off my scans. Okay, this one needs to go. This. The way the muzzle flash reflects off the helmet looks really good, Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It stands
Yeah.
out a lot more than the old one. The old one doesn't really have a lot of contrast. Like, it's just kind of a yellow highlight, but here you can just see the rest of it get dark.
Yeah, because the lighting was in the wrong position back then. But right now, like, yeah, it's like the muzzle flashes in the front, because like back then I had like the glare on the helmet also in the front, so when he was shooting, the front also lit up, but it didn't really see all that much. But here it just instantly jumps from the top of being lit up to the front being lit up, so it's way more clearly visible.
Speaking of muzzle flashes, though, do you want to mention the thing you discovered the other day on Shutterstock?
The whole
Explosion?
the explosion thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm
The
pretty
whole
sure
explosion.
I'm pretty sure it's not it, but I just found something that looks very similar to the ZX's boss explosions.
Yeah.
On like
Oh,
a Japanese.
Yeah, I think you have shown it to me.
Yeah, it's like it's like a Japanese equivalent to the Pinterest or something. Yeah, they're like
I'm
animated.
convinced it is stock, that effect. It looks like it's weirdly cropped out from something. The ZX explosion, I mean. And also that muzzle flash that you were doing for the minigun that I said this looks familiar. I realized that the same muzzle flash is in GoldenEye on 64.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So that I think that's what I was reminded of.
So someone asks, do the members of Neo Replay Force get paid up front?
No. No, they don't.
What kind
You
of
see,
question
they're
is
they're
this,
all
though?
they're all working an unpaid internship, and if they do a good enough job, maybe they'll get paid minimum wage.
Damn.
As that looks, you skill.
Yeah, that's pretty punchy.
Yes, sir. Now we got everyone's favorite roll.
Well, yeah,
actually,
no,
do we?
they're all.
I guess we don't have that yet.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, didn't include that.
No worries. And then
Mm,
he's
the
looking
death
up at his
pose.
rifle.
Yeah,
I like how you open his mouth here. This-
yeah. It's he's now opening his mouth in all of his death poses.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
then
kind of like a-
does,
After.
does that imply that they have gray skin?
I mean, I think that was the idea. Really.
I mean, the original idea was that they were like had like very pale skin because like they were lobotomized.
Jesus.
Thing. So I kind
Jesus
of
fuck.
like went with the idea of that. Yeah, they have this like pale gray skin, and I guess that's kind of like a leftover because it's supposed to look like a skin because the inspiration is RoboCop, and you know the RoboCop has like that mouth,
Yeah.
visible mouth. So I left it in here.
Interesting.
I will say the charge shot when you blow his head off, it does feel less brutal now. Because like the old one has like a very like uneven cut, so it feels very messy. Like, but the new one it just feels a little more uniform.
Well, I mean, I think it's fine.
Yeah, just an observation.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, I probably need to go now. It's almost 1 a.m.
Understandable. All right, take care. Nice having you on stream.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm dipping
See
as
you.
well. Okay, I'll see you.
I guess let's import this guy in, and then if you need to go to bed, go for it, man.
Yeah, of course.
You got work in the morning, I think, right?
Indeed, I do.
It's nice to forget it's Sunday. No, I'm streaming.
I know. Like, I didn't even feel like there was a fucking weekend, you know?
Same, actually.
It's like Friday, and it's like, oh, it's already end of Sunday, and it's like, really?
Yeah, right?
I wish we would finally start having freaking 3-day weekend instead of 2.
Is that a thing they're talking about at your job?
Well, they were talking about it, but, you know, we just need a hit to, you know, have the funds to actually have 3 days off, you know?
Yeah, that is tricky.
But like Minnie said that, you know, we can just try it and see if actually maybe the productivity will actually rise up. But they're like, well, nah, man,
They're like, nah, instead you guys come in an hour early.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, nah, listen, you'll come in an hour early instead. It's like, okay then.
Yeah.
It's cringe.
Yes, sir. So ignore the fact that the laser's coming out of his belly button.
I am not going to ignore that fact.
Oh wait, hold on, the aim's a little bugged. What's going on there?
Also,
It's probably a code issue.
also the muzzle, the
Muzzle flash?
The muzzle flash, it stops on the last
No,
frame.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I said there's probably a code issue there.
Is the body on the right spot? Because it feels like it's kind of pushed backwards. Or not. Or I'm just tripping.
It's fine.
Well, hold on. Right, well, I guess it's fine. Okay, can you fix up the muzzle flash?
Yep. Damn, it's still broken. There you go. Let me see why the laser's coming out of his torso. Hmm.
Wait, can you well, when you're gonna do that, can you make him like, well, just not shoot? Because I just want to check if the position of his torso is correct.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oops. There we go. And let me make him not fire. Alright, what do you need me to do here?
No, just yeah, just stop.
Okay.
Okay, hold the phone. Hmm. Okay, is it like zoom? Yeah, it is wrong. It's one. You need to push it 1 pixel forward.
Which thing?
The top half of the body.
Okay.
Because right now it seems like it's 1 pixel off. No, that's worse.
I fixed it.
Damn, the freaking knockback of that sniper rifle, damn.
How's this?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, try shooting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. I'm kind of just trying to imagine like in the same pose, and yeah, I think that the arm is kind of like in the same spot.
There is some pixel object rotation, Model O. Yes. And it's something we do. And it's something you could technically turn off if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but it doesn't give that, you know, mode 7 vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, yeah, there it is. Yeah, because
Some people
initially
don't like.
initially I did do everything by hand with like make it like he was only shooting like in 3 arcs and that's it, and that was honestly just so crap.
I remember. I still have the code for it here.
I think I should add a bit of pixel to the. Oh my god. Although maybe his torso is fine.
I think it looks okay.
Yeah, it's like when he's like looking upwards, it feels as if like torso is like cuts off a little bit, or is it just me?
I think I see it because there's like this one corner pixel. I think his upper torso is 1 pixel inside his lower torso. Actually, hold on.
One pixel inside of his torso?
Yeah, like he's 1 pixel too far down. Is what I mean. Or maybe not.
No, it's no. Oh no, he's making it more cursed.
Halloween came early this year.
No, I think. I think I should like add some pixels into the lower body. Well, I'll do it quickly.
Alright.
It's purely a lower body thing.
Alright.
Oh fuck it, I'll just send you the entire thing.
Just send me an entire Photoshop file with all the layers.
I sent you the thing.
Hold on. I like that when you sent me the thing, my phone vibrated.
Damn.
Alright, so replace the lower torso, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of bullet shape did we end up using? I forgot.
Kind of elliptical, I think, right? Or no, it's the... Give me a second, I'll just check.
Yeah, I'm just for later.
So I remember we were testing some stuff out, and some of it we weren't happy with. Alright, I updated the torso.
Oh yeah, like now, if he doesn't arch his back that forward, then it's fine.
Realistically, he's not gonna arch this high up. Not in
Well,
most
even
cases anyways.
even if he will, there needs to be like a breaking point where it needs to have an angle, because you know it can't just be. Yeah, this is
Not
fine.
that flexible, yeah.
I mean, even if he will be shooting from that far, he will be pretty far away, and you wouldn't even see him all that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suppose he's not going to be arching his back that far.
Alright, yeah, in terms of the shape we use, it's that orange one. That orange ellipse.
No, it's shooting out of his cock.
I would... Choice of words, but okay.
Oh yeah.
The stream is rated E for everybody.
Sorry. Well, I was talking about the chicken. What were you talking about?
Gallus is not here. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was talking about the rooster.
Well, I'm not roosting for this, but all right. Anyways, yes,
Yeah.
I need to make the bullet go out of the right exit area.
Well, do it now. Yeah, it's the. Yeah, I think the reason. Initially it was green, but then I changed it to yellow because all the other guys were having the yellow colored bullets, so it makes sense to use this one yellow as well.
There's a green muzzle flash as well, so I think the orange stands out better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and look, now it's coming out of the right exit. So
It kind of feels that. Hold on. Can you show it in slow motion?
Sure.
Because it feels that the bullet shoots out like without the muzzle flash even starting.
Yeah, that's actually quite accurate. Yeah.
It's like he needs to pull the trigger, and the bullet needs to have a bit of a delay.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Can you show it in full speed?
Yep.
Go further away, maybe? Yeah, nice. It's like you said, that small detail I added with like him actually pulling the trigger kind of adds to it.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of nice details with the Utopians. There's the I always loved the ejecting shell casing because those are rare in Mega Man games.
Yeah. And considering they were supposed to be normal guns,
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
like we speculated, the pantheons, they have like literal magazines stashed on top of their machine gun arms. So technically, they're bullets.
Oh yeah. Can someone tell Zero to stop using creative mode?
he's god moding.
What is Dragoon using right now? He's just taking it like a champ.
He's just no clipping. He's like,
Don't worry, Zero. I'll handle this.
no, it's like like in Namek Saga Goku, like when they were trying to shoot him and he was just literally standing in place because he was moving so fast it looked like he was not even moving.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Dragoon's doing. Nice.
I think that's good.
Yep.
Anything else?
they're all nice. Can you blow his head off?
I'd be really happy to, actually. Sure.
Yeah.
Zero's sharp turn animation complements it well.
Also, he doesn't have any body parts flying off of him.
I guess not. I'll have to fix that.
Yeah, you also need to replace the body parts as well for him.
Yeah.
Well, that's no, I think that's for only the crouching Utopians.
Replacing the body parts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you look at the like the arm, the thing, yeah, because I tweaked all of the three of them.
Yeah, I can see it's a very subtle tweak
Yeah,
on
it's
this arm and all that.
yeah. Plus, like there were like a couple of wrong colors.
Classic.
Yeah, but now I have means to finally fix that easily.
Darn, didn't you know? Zero's the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Yeah, I made a little bone sticking out.
I noticed that. It's like, gee, that actually makes it a little more brutal. Oh yeah, this one's a bit chunkier now. Well, I guess it's the new shoulder design, so.
Yeah, it's the boob armor.
Alright, let me see. Why is his body parts not flying in all directions?
Oh, let me guess. A typo.
I wouldn't put it past me. You know me very well. I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, there's his parts.
Swung like 10 times and missed everything.
Dude's a little tipsy today, okay?
Yeah, but they're like hardly visible.
Oh darn, that's something. I ear blasted you? Well, no. Skull Pit ear blasted you. That was
Yeah, that
Skull
was me.
Pit's
That was
audio.
my bad.
Yes. Strangle
That
him,
was-
not me.
My friend sent me a video and I just clicked it like an idiot. So yeah, my bad. Sorry. That was on me. I'm sorry, darn. Won't happen again. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right, can you do the RoboCop twirl and I will go to sleep?
Sure, I just need to spawn in the other guy. Obviously, the sniper doesn't do it unless you want him to twirl his rifle. Would that be really weird?
Yeah, like twirl his freaking 50 BMG.
Oh, cool dog.
I mean that's pretty badass. Not gonna lie, but
Yeah, I just feel like he'd smack somebody with it without how long it is. Although it is kind of bullpup, so. Well, either way. I'm sorry, Zero.
didn't even die.
Oh my god, how many shots does it take? Any last words?
Those bullets are pathetic. Also, you know, you're kind of shooting the bullets and they feel like they're flying out in a bit from a wrong
The
hole.
muzzle? Okay, alright, wording, but okay.
Yeah, it's just like a pixel.
It's like, it needs to be 1 pixel up, I think.
Yeah.
Just remember,
It's like
those bullets are way bigger than the muzzle. So,
No, obviously, but it still feels that they're kind of like going not from the center of their mass. That's kind of like what's throwing me off.
that is totally fair.
Green Pantheon mode? Green Pantheon, what?
Are we talking about the flying guys from 01?
Yeah.
Wait, we have green Utopians. We got a flying guy.
Oh, yeah.
There. Now it's perfectly balanced.
Like all things should be. Can you actually duck under the bullets or not? I don't remember.
I don't either. Let's find out. No.
Like instantly.
just doesn't even die,
that's
just
awesome.
the world explodes around him. Your move, punk.
Zero's like, nah, I'm not gonna move. No.
Now the Utopion shows off the Dragoon.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Alright, go to bed. Have fun with cats tomorrow.
I will. Good night, Jack, and good night, chat.
Good night. Well, Chad, it's just you and me. We'll probably stream for at least the next 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to head off as well. Alright, where was I? MMZR, but it's a turn-based combat game. I think that's just command mission. I think that's just command mission, darn. Do you like command mission? Wow. Shots fired, alright. What do you got against command mission, Dard? Boring. What, the gameplay or the story or anything in particular? Have you found the drums for straight ahead already? Maybe? That's a good question. I'm afraid this head of mine is quite packed. Looks like the answer is no. I think I was trying to figure out what it is, but I think the snares in particular I was having difficulty finding. But I think drums are literally the only thing I have left. Everything else here is restored, including Euro hits, your favorite. A reconstruction? Well, I mean, this one basically is, yeah. A restoration, if you will. Honestly, this one, it does fit quite well, I feel. But I mean, if you ain't a fan... Oh, good, man. Oh, good. That is way too high pitched. I apologize. What am I doing? Is the stream muted? Don't think so. Say something philosophical. Uh... What is a man? Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets. I think Aristotle said that. Oh yeah. I guess that's on brand. Philly cheesesteaks. I have not had a Philly cheesesteak since the pandemic, Jetstream. It's been a long time. I could go for one. I don't know about you, man. Here, yeah, nice. Oh, there's just straight ahead. I did post this in the group a while ago. I think you missed it, darn. It was in the restorations channel. I'll uh I'll send you a link later. I think you missed it. Forgot what I have in here. Oh, that is understandable, darn. Welcome back. Not quite. This is something I've been working on. Thanks, man. It's the ending theme of 04, Frisia, I believe. Part is unfinished. Yeah, Frisia, technically. It's the credits. Holy Land's the one in the caravan, I believe. But yeah, this is... I did some transcribing for this one, because this is actually one of those cases where Epo just streamed half of the track. But, the flute here is the one used in the remaster track, which is the... Oh, actually, this is... I thought it was the one from Yamark. I have slight doubts, but it's I think it's one of the session ones because it's very similar. Let's try a few different variations on this. But yeah. I mean, like X4 in what way? There's a lot to the game, you know. Yes, because I tried with Legato Flute, which I can tell you Epo did use in another 04 track, that's confirmed. But then for Frisia, he uses something that sounds a lot like it, but it sounds slightly off. So I was trying a bunch of different variations on this. It might be touch flute. There's a bit of plausible deniability there, but it's something from Session most likely because it just has that exact same sound. So there's a Metroidvania-like aspect. It's in this way that ZX is. I mean, there's this idea that instead of teleport to your missions, you walk to them. You go through the overworlds, then you unlock a teleporter, and then you can effectively fast travel to it. But plot-wise, there's a mixture of elements because this game is meant to take place between 04 and ZX, so we are touching a bit on that. This is a game that touches both on the future of the series and also the past of its characters. The best way I can put it. And yeah, I did try Flute EXP as well, but it's not it's inconclusive, shall we say. Tried a few different things here. So what else do I got here? That one's definitely not it. That ain't it. But yeah, it's one of those to be confirmed kind of situations. Epo did have the orchestra expansion. Yes, that was confirmed in 02. He has a lot of expansions, and I suspect he might also have some of the SRX type stuff because we know he has an XV 5080. Oh, all can of worms there. Because there's still a situation of like a missing link where we don't have the same hardware he has entirely. I feel like we have like 90% of it, but the last 10%, that's where the pain is. Yeah. Anyways, that's Frisia for you. What else do I got in here? playing with some other stuff. Techno expansions. Nothing conclusive. I did look through them. There's a couple things that are similar-ish to stuff he used, but nothing that's like smoking gun, you know? What's in here? Ah, it's this one. Curious. Forgot I worked on that one. Alright. You know what? I got something that might work. Okay. No, wait, this is the wrong theme. Not the one that's. Oh, I did just fail to load one of the. Oh, no. This is the thing that plays when El Paizo dies. Or, well, almost dies. VS Spellboy. It is a Trinity patch, which I suspect, honestly, is the, who called me? I suspect is the, you know, that one vibraphone that's been haunting me for a long time. I suspect it's that one. Or that's it. you happen to have any advice for how you got a great team like this, best I could say really is to show people what you're working on, show people the concept of your game, even if things aren't as polished as you'd like, you know. But people get a bit of a taste of what you're doing, and then at that point, it tends to be that people reach out to you and say, "Hey, could I be a part of this?" That was very much the case with when we released the last demo. A bunch of the people that joined were people who had played that demo and liked what they saw. But yeah, darn, it is VS Spellboy. It's the name of the patch. Is this the right layer? Yes. Epo loves his Trinity, man. That thing was the foundation of a lot of his early work. Don't blame me, blame Epo. He's the one who used it here. Yeah, I think a lot of it came down to cartridge space limitations. Like 010203, they shipped on an 8 megabyte ROM, so they had a very fixed budget for audio, and it wasn't that much. 04, they have 16 megabytes. They have double the space, and that's where you see them take a lot more advantage of that guitarist. I forgot the gentleman's name. That's where you see a lot more samples being used. And then you go to ZX, where you have 64 megabytes, and they take full advantage of it. So, the technical limitations, I think, are where a lot of that comes from, you know? The guitar chugs and max heat, nope. I suspect those are from the guy we're talking about. I have looked for those for a very long time. I have found a few sound-alikes. I have not found anything that matches on the spectrogram. So yeah, it's always stuff like that that makes completing these restorations quite the challenge, I will say. Quite the challenge. I actually don't remember how far I got with this restoration, so I'm going into this blind. Nice jet stream. Yeah, the drums aren't fully transcribed. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna tweak that. That shine looks like terrible. Shit. That's all the max heat you're getting. What else do I got in here? Got Crash, the fourth one. I don't remember how far I got with it though. Why does this part so dark anyways? That's weird, man. Yes, and those orchestral hits are really hard to find. They've been haunting me for years. And for some reason it's not wanting to. Whatever. Where are they? Here? Nope. Here? Nope. Here? Oh. Yeah. I have no idea where those are from. No, they're not. Whatever he used, it's something weird. It's not the usual JB one. I have no idea what it is, honestly. I've searched for it for years. It's one of those kind of patches that just it is the Adler piano. I'll put it that way. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna clean this up real good. Shoot. That still looks so wrong. Shit. It's possible it's just been hiding under my nose this whole time, but I've looked and I've looked and I've looked, I can't find it. Whatever. It's one of those things you only use in 04. And yeah, I don't know what else can be said, to be honest. In any case, though, I do need to head out, so I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night, and hope to see you next time. Take care.